Alright, good day. I hope you're well. Welcome back to the African Crypto Warlord show. Today we're just going to revise our 15-minute distribution cone, and I'm going to have this done in 3 minutes. So previous stream we had thrown the same cone out and we've seen that it could have hit 34 something cents and vice versa, could have hit 30 cents. Okay, so here's the distribution cone playing out, and what we're looking for is when price action comes back to this orange line. Okay, so let me zoom in. You'll see that it goes down, hits a few levels to the downside, wants to mean revert to the upside now. When it hits the mean, gets dragged all the way up, perfect touches, and then we come back down here in due time. Quite quickly, there you go. And this is where we're leaving off, alright? And what I'm going to be doing is at this line that you can see here is because my model is on because my model is modeled on the 15-minute, what you can see here is other data that has confluence. So for now we have a reverse wave trend that if we open and close above, we have continuation into the mean at 3215, which will more than likely match up with 3208 by the time this mean crosses the probability bars. Okay, and now we're just going to go pop it on, not order, we're going to go pop it on this to go see our returns oscillator, contraction, negatively correlated, so this is still a bit sideways. This is still a bit sideways. We're going to open up the stream. Okay, 2 outlier flashing points, so that this distribution is not over as of yet. And there's tailing to a fat tail to the right. That's what that flash just told me. So it's going to be law of large numbers. Okay, back here, this is what I'm looking for. I need to get rid of that. So what this data is telling me right now is if we close this candle above this orange line, that means that this reverse oscillator, return oscillator, is also going to close. If this candle closes above the orange line, the return oscillator closes above the orange line, and then you can look for bullish divergence, okay? And that's your general idea. If you start closing below this orange line, we have targets at 3136, 3009, and we'll pull up 3062 just for the immediate downside. Okay, so that's failure to the downside. Anything to the upside we have over here will be our first mean at, we've already demarcated this, we'll just say 3209, and then it wants to mean revert to any one of these yellow colors. If it breaks above that, we're going to one of these. Okay, that's your daily mean at 3265, which sets in a bear div if you're to count this, if you're one of those guys. Okay, your weekly mean is 3287. Obviously in our last stream we could see that we're in this region and we wanted to pull up and above and higher. Okay, so that's just some confluence in data. Let me show you the 5-day reverse wave trend. VRE is off, PB cone off, ultimate power mean. Let's see who else lines up with PB2. Ultimate power mean on 15 minutes, something should be in this region. So when it loads, we can just there you go, something's in this region. Cross through, that was the top. This one's breaking through. Yeah, so you could just imagine that if you keep this ultimate power mean above this green line, if you keep it above the distribution cone, price action is coming into this region, and that region we've already demarcated will be like we stuck in between the means. So there's a lot of volatility, there's a lot of liquidity up here that needs to get eaten. 5-day ultimate power mean on, and I want to show you what our return oscillator or Shannon Entropy is doing. So Shannon Entropy broke its its positive drift, but currently it's confused, so it's going to go sideways from here. So then we're going to go drop it on the 3-day and look for some positive drift. There you go, expansion to the downside. Anything with positive drift. This is still confused, 2 days still confused, 24-hour contraction, dump, 12-day is 12-day, 24 hours looking like a dump, contraction positively correlated, that still says continuation. Given we've had this big wick, I think we start looking at lower term time frames. Contraction, still confused. Got some big orders coming through now, 7, well, big for XRP, 7 and 5k buys. Okay, so the 3 hours looking like it's the guy that wants to sort of mean revert. It's positively correlated over here, looking for expansion to the upside and looking for a new trend, considering this trend is over because we've left. Okay, 90 minute mean reverting, UMP level, anything here that can match us up if it loads. So there's our reverse wave trend. So generally we close above ultimate power mean, this sinks in mean reversion, we start going up to previous targets that we have identified. Here we go, 45 minute. So there's expansion to the upside, there's this bullish div that's just formed here, so we might even catch a follow through. Cool, I have another 5 minutes that I can sit here. That's contracting whilst positively correlated, so this might not go as high as the previous, let's say, high, which could be here, 332. Let's go put it on the 30 minute, because the 30 minute will be having an outlier event sort of to the upside, so it's mean reverted from the general bottom, which I'll put in our bullish div, contraction. Negatively correlated, that's flowed up, 15 minute. Alright, 15 minute is looking like it's trying to defeat a bear div, contraction positively correlated. It does have the steam to beat this bear div that's formed in here. 5 minute, and then we'll go throw up some targets for you guys. 5 minute VRE levels aren't anywhere near in this region, but 3270, that was in the previous ranges up here. Let's just refresh. Hopefully you guys can see. Refresh. Sort of expansion to the upside, so you sort of have to just lift it a little higher, and then you'll have continuation to the upside. Now we're going to go throw up those targets. Here will be your weekly range, so if you fail from here, our pit stop is 3114, just intraday. And then if you hold above and inside this reverse wave trend, you're going to turn those 12 hours around with this lower div that's forming on the 90 minute, 45 minute. You'll turn those oscillators around for us to go target at least 3216. So that's your daily range for the day. We play them on the distribution cones. Yeah, we play them on the distribution cones, and the general consensus is contraction positively correlated, that's dragging us up. So we'll see 32 cents by the time this stream is posted. Okay, I need to throw up my PB cones. I need to go wide, and I need to make sure that my PB cone data is still on the right one. Welcome to Blind City, if you guys don't mind. Set it back one. Cool. And then anywhere that you see these white lines, cross any lines in the future. There you go. So here's some action, here's some action. This can be come down, wicked into, set up another bullish div, but then it's more than likely going to get absolutely scalped unless the 5-day doesn't look so confused. And how we know that? So there's a whole bunch of outlier events. We need that to go green again. Alright, otherwise we'll see continuation to the downside. I hope this was helpful. Ciao Bella. If you